first time I tried to make a video in like 20 years and I hurt myself in the first like 6 seconds. So that's good. That's off to a great start. New year, same old me. Hey guys, what's up? It's Dylan skellydun. It has been a long time, and in effort to save this video from being like 20 years long, I'm just gonna write why, I was MIA in the place that they give below me. I said below me, not like the other. Still sounds like I'm saying that. Underneath me. Okay, it's gonna be in the box somewhere that is not in this video, okay? But I hope the time that we have spent apart, which has broken my heart, I almost bust out into song there, has treated you well, because you look really good. You look good. I mean, I like what you did with your hair. I hope you are still drinking your refreshments. I am out of water bottles at the moment, but people like to give me mugs, even though I don't drink hot liquids. It's filled with water. I mean, I drink milk and V8 and water. That's my, and sometimes lemonade. That's my liquid palate. I'm bland and boring. Like water. Maybe I'll make a video about it. Ow! I keep hurting myself. This is clearly not meant to be. I would just like to preface this video with, I do not make a video of every person that I go on a date with, even though, that'd be like 4 videos a year, and isn't that the kind of the rate that I update this channel? I'm like sipping tea for myself. Is that how that meme? I don't really know. I totally might have got that meme wrong. But anyway, yeah, so it was just so bad. I have to tell you guys about it. So I'm on these apps. I'm on some of them. I'm not on like, like the 8,000 of them, like Grindr or Tinder or Christian Mingle or like Satanist Forever or something. No longer on these apps because A, people were making these fake profiles of me, which is very weird because like, I'm not hot. I'm like, here's me. And then here's you guys. You guys are sizzling, and I'm like, why would you use my face if you could totally, like, I don't know, use someone hotter, but whatever. And I'm also just not on these apps because, like, I suck at conversation apps, and you're gonna hate me for using this name, but it's on my mind because I'm anime trash now, but I'm gonna call him Naruto. So this is my date with Naruto. I'm trying to, like, put it in perspective. Have you guys ever seen that, like, episode of Friends where, the guy, it's Alec Baldwin, and he's dating Phoebe, and, like, he, like, is like, look at this door, this most magnificent door, this is the best door ever created. Look at this cat, this is the best cat that has ever existed in all of the cats. Okay, so this guy that I went on a date with, Naruto, he is exactly like that in the way that he is nothing like that at all. I'm a very open person. I will date literally anyone, as long as, like, I'm trying to become more accepting. So, like, if you're a furry, maybe there's a whole other side of the world that I'm not seeing. Or, like, if you wear Crocs, you know what? I'm becoming more accepting of that. You know, they can be cute with some outfits. If I'm at the mall and someone's like, oh my god, why is that person wearing Crocs? You know what? I'll stick up for you. I'll be like, they are comfortable. They are the walking on heaven. If you don't support, if you support Trump, sorry, there's really no hope for you in this world, but hey, I can't say anything good for you because, he's gonna kill us all. But anyway, fake laugh, but the pain is real. He messaged me first, I messaged him back, and we just started talking. We were talking for like a week, and then he asked me out. Anyway, so he wanted to meet at this restaurant. He didn't pick me up because I don't want to get in a car with someone that I've never met before because, like, I don't know, my mom serial watches the ID channel, so it's always on somewhere in the house, and I know better, I'm not gonna be on, like, Wives with Knives, or, like, I don't know, when a stranger calls and picks you up in their car and you never see the light of day again. I'm not gonna be on one of those shows. For me, I really don't like dinner dates because, like, I don't like eating in front of other people when I first meet them, because you have to be, like, self-conscious of everything. You have to be like, I don't know, it's just maybe me, but, like, I don't want to eat with my mouth open, and I don't want to drop something, or, like, be chewing and, like, choking, and then you have to, like, do the Heimlich maneuver, and that's not the first time I want you touching me, is to dislodge a piece of fried lamb in my throat. Sexy. We're sitting there, and I'm a nervous talker, so I'm, like, asking him all these questions, and I'm like, what's your favorite movie, and what's your favorite band, or your favorite TV show, or, like, what do you like to do, and he's like, his answer for, like, every single question that I asked him, I don't watch TV, because, I don't like music because, you know, I don't go or watch movies because, you know, I don't like anything because, you know. And I'm like, no, I don't know because, you know, I do not know. Like, if I ever hear someone say because, you know, again, I'm going to die, other than myself, because me saying it, like, is setting my teeth on edge. But, okay, I don't know. So I'm like, well, what do you like to do? He's like, I don't like to do anything. And I'm like, nothing. You don't like to do anything at all. There's nothing that you take joy in. He's like, no, because everything sucks, because, you know. I'm like, no, I don't know. Why? Why does everything suck? So I'm like, we don't even have our appetizer yet. I haven't even had a chance to order my fried sushi calamari lamb mixture salad thing. Already, I'm out of things to talk about because he does not enjoy anything. And he is just staring at me like this. Does this make you uncomfortable? Can you hear my stomach growl because I'm hungry? Felt like I was going to end up on one of those, like, why it wouldn't have been Wives with Knives. It would have been, like, Date with No Favorites with Knives. Talking about myself, and I'm like, you know, I'm 21, I'm going to college, I'm a Virgo, I don't enjoy walks on the beach, and he interrupts me to say, oh, I hate Virgos. And I'm like, well, this is going well. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't really change when I was born. He's like, I know. And so, I apologize again for apparently being born in the wrong month for this man. And he says it's fine. It's just another thing that I don't like. So I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm wondering if I'm like on this date with a guy who maybe has come from the future that is so bleak, and he's trying to warn me that, like, because he doesn't like anything, because there's nothing to like in Trump America or in like 70 years from now when nothing exists. So I started thinking that in my head to make this like date go by quicker. So I start playing this game with myself. I'm like, okay, let's ask him about the future, but like not. So I'm like, so what do you hope for the future? And he's like, well, I hope we're not all dead. So I'm like, oh my God, we're all dead in the future. This is my mission. I am going to be the last person to save humanity. We're all gonna die. This is the future that we've set out for myself, for us, for me, for all of us. We're all going to die. Sitting there, I'm like, do you think we're gonna die sooner or later in life? And he's like, well, I want it to be sooner, but you know, it's probably later. And he's like one of these people that talk with their mouth open. So like I saw all of his like stuffed clams in his mouth, and it was just like, I think that could save us. And he's like, no, I think we're all pretty doomed, because, you know. And I'm like, no, I don't know. Tell me more. Why are we all doomed? What is the moment in the future that dooms us? And I'm like, well, no, what do you mean, you know? And he looks up at me from his food, stares me in the eye, and says, if I tell you, I'd have to kill you. And then he goes back to eating like that was like the most normal thing. So really, I got like 7 alarms going off in my head that, one, this game is over, and that he actually could possibly murder me. But I keep playing because, like, it's rude to leave in the middle of a dinner, even if we are going to be murdered. Because, like, you know, maybe that's like a win-win. Take me out. You took me out, and you took me out. It's like 2 birds, 1 stone. Two Dylans, 1... something. Don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, so we're all gonna die, and he can't tell me why we're gonna die because he would have to kill me, which would kind of just totally put my mission at jeopardy because I need to be alive to save the world. And so we just kind of like go back and forth with these depressing things. And he talks about his family, and he doesn't like his family, and he doesn't like his job, and he doesn't like anything. And I'm like, well, duh, because these are all not real. Because this is just like a fabricated story you're telling me, because I am going to crack this code and get my mission from you, Naruto from the future. Kakashi from accounting class. That is a good post on Tumblr. So, Naruto from the future. Future Naruto. Futuro. Isn't that a show? What would you do to save? Like, if you could save the world, like, what would you have to do? And he's like, this is, he looked me again in the eye, like, to make sure that I heard this, and he said, well, I would start by not going on this date. And I'm like, oh, So this date is as bad for you as it has been for me, and in order to save the world, I would have not had to go on this date. So, I would like to apologize sincerely to all of humanity for screwing us all by accepting a date. At the end of 2016, I went on a date with Naruto. I didn't save the world because in order to save the world, I would have had to not go on the date in the first place. He didn't like anything, and he didn't like me. Which shouldn't be shocking, because if you don't like anything, I didn't think he'd like me. But, yes. So, moral of the story is, if you're gonna go on dates, if their likes and interests section looks fake, it probably is. He didn't like dogs. He didn't like anything. Does it creep you out? It creeps me out. Like, you gotta blink sometime, man. But, yeah, so what is the worst date you have ever been on? And if you had to be the person, the lone person to save the world, would you take up that chance, or would you just burn with the rest of us? Because I failed, but now I'm giving my mission to you. I will see you next week, Wednesday. That's the day that I'm off. If I'm not there, feel free to dump water on me. There's no water left in here, but dump water. Oh, there's a little bit. Oh, dump water on me. I hope 2017 is treating you well so far. I love you very much.